Living in Alliance Time, 20 years of crafting a high-end investment house. Building a great boutique investment firm like Alliance Investment Management is not unlike crafting a high-end watch. Patience, an eye for detail, a deft touch, and a passion for the craft are essential in both instances. Those qualities are clearly noticeable at Alliance, which creates not timepieces, but timeless wealth for its clients. Inside the Alliance offices, the 40-strong team carries out their respective job functions. Also noticeable, if one stays, are the other necessary elements of warmth and authenticity that keeps longtime clients returning and new ones coming through the door. It's a process that runs so smoothly that many persons have little idea of the personal and financial investment, the technology and systems, and sheer hard work that has gone into the 2 decades of Alliance Time. But how did this marvelous customer-centered movement begin? Brothers Robert and Peter Chin had a shared vision for a company that could steady yet appreciate returns to investors. They decided to pool their talent and resources to form their own enterprise.
We were both in the business of investments before, and we had clients who had faith in us. So we thought that why shouldn't we go and do something for ourselves? And we got commitment from a number of clients before we started to say if we went and we started our own business, they would come with us. And that's exactly what happened.
I think we had similar directions. We were guided similarly by our parents, and I think we had very focused direction on where we want to go, where this business needs to go. And we, just like the Chinese, we tend to, as we build and we develop business, we start to put things back into the business to grow the business. It's not about year 1, year 2, it's over the long haul. And 20 years, we're still here.
This might seem like nothing extraordinary until one recognizes that Alliance came into being at the long tail of the financial sector meltdown in the 1990s, when financial houses, especially smaller independent ones, were being decimated. A financial services firm, like a timepiece, is required to function optimally through several adverse and challenging conditions.
Definitely, we're problem solvers. We persevere in times of crisis, and we always seem to work very well under pressure.
The Alliance principals had to carefully navigate the still evolving landscape of regulations, adjustments, takeovers, and other developments of the turbulent FinSac era. Alliance did not merely survive, it thrived.
I guess the advantage we had is that the industry was under pressure, meaning a lot of the banks were failing. And we had the advantage of starting with a clean slate. When we started, everybody did everything.
I specific got caught up on the road, so sometimes management had to take something to the bank or such and such just to get things rolling.
You're trader, you were the messenger, you were the telephone operator. And I guess that's how you have to start when you are small.
I think early in the game, we realized that one of the strategies that we had was to look at diversifying. So over the years, we have been able to implement that strategy, and today we are a more diverse company in terms of the product offering that we have, and that has been able to keep us going.
The Alliance investment that came through those turbulent times experienced first solid, then exponential growth as more clients came to see the value of the Chin's wealth-building philosophy.
2 friends, an accountant and a lawyer, referred Alliance Investment to me. and I'm very glad they did that.
Many of their earliest clients have stayed the course with the firm to the present, and even as they referred others, which is perhaps the greatest seal of approval a customer can give.
Well, I do a fair amount of business with Alliance. I have recommended them to clients of mine, and I am committed to continuing to giving them all the financial support and the referral support that I can so that they can become stronger.
They have unreserved praise for the team.
At Alliance, you're treated very specially. You don't have to wait in any long line. You come in, you're offered a seat, you're offered a cup of tea, and you feel at home. They explain to you the government practices, because every day things change with finance in the government, and you have to sign a number of papers, and they tell you why this has to be signed, so you're not in any doubt as to what's happening.
What happened is when you get involved in, I would have to say, a variety of different businesses, you try and choose companies where you think security of your capital is one of the main things, and you also want functionality and the ability to be flexible. And I think a small investment bank like this was a perfect fit for us.
The clients have kept their funds coming, and the Chins have kept their word, importantly, with the help of their expanding team. Like many clients, several of the early team members have remained. Many have logged 10 years or more with the firm, and one, Bearer Robert Taylor, has been there from the very beginning. He describes the experience.
Starting January 2nd, 1997. And it started with, if I can remember well, 5 of us, including management.
For the principals, success rests in bringing the right people in to join the team.
I've seen the company grow from a spreadsheet pretty much to where it is now. Just seeing how they've managed and built relationships with staff and customers.
Individuals with initiative, but with that sense of shared vision and devotion to the Alliance way.
We try and find people who think like us. Most of the people we have in management have been with us for a long time, and most of them have progressed in terms of they didn't start where they are now, but they have had opportunities to grow with the company. And so we look for people who, for want of a better description, think like us. People who value clients and who will go the extra mile. And it's very hard to describe, but most of the time when you see them, you'll know it.
Well, one advantage of being a small company like us, and we consider ourselves like a boutique financial institution, is that it gives the person that you bring in, you tend to get somebody that is prepared to roll up their sleeves and do many things. They'll be multitasking. So it gives you the opportunity to learn various aspects of the business. So at the end of the day, that person becomes a more complete and dedicated employee. And that's how we have, as I said, that's how we have built the staff and the business. And I must kind of lift my hat to our staff, because without them, I think we wouldn't be where we are now.
A lot of opportunities are here. It's for you, I would think, as a staff member, to be smart about it and to make use of the opportunities and the possibilities that exist.
Looking ahead, speed and efficiency over the long term. Time, the old saying affirms, is money. A newer saying is, money loves speed.
One of the reasons I think Alliance has been successful for the last 20 years and has kept growing is because it has a great set of people working here. And it's also a kind of close-knit group. So you find that we support each other and we get things done pretty well. We work well as a team, I found.
At Alliance, we adapt.
We cater to a niche market, and so we offer up real personalized service.
The most fulfilling aspect of our job is to please our customers and make sure that they're happy, make sure they're satisfied, make sure that they get superior service, and that they're building profitable relationships.
I think when you have small businesses, you want people who can make decisions quickly. You don't have to go through reams and reams and reams of paper. You want to get into relationships one-on-one with the individuals within the company, which I think we have done with a lot of the personnel there. And that really is very important for quick turnaround and also for effective decision-making policies that you may want to do that requires a flexible financial institution.
So Alliance is, at 20, a premier investment bank and money market player, noted for speed and efficiency leavened by warmth and highly personalized interactions that spur loyalty. But the founders, true to their roots, have set their minds on a perpetual entity beyond their tenures, even though their own personal and professional calendars are nowhere near the final rotation.
We are a partner in Alliance Payment Services, which that company, the main product is prepaid cards. We are very, very excited about that product. We are in schools and the government workers of that card. What it does is it's a combination of a loyalty card and a prepaid card.
Over the years, what we have done, we have added a few product lines. For example, in 2004, we became one of the agents for MoneyGram in Jamaica. And currently, we are the second, I think we're number 2 in terms of being a primary agent in Jamaica. And what we do, we intend to expand that branch network, or our network of sub-agents, into 2017 and beyond. We're also heavily into the Cambio market, and we have become one of the most dominant players in the market.
So, over the course of 20 years, the founders of Alliance Investment have chartered a course of success and stability for its clients. And, like the best timepieces, Alliance time is set to continue ticking for at least another 20 years.
Retirement is not in the cards right now. There's so many things that the whole industry keeps changing, and there's a lot of excitement to me.
I don't see myself retiring anywhere in the near future. I enjoy serving my clients, talking to my clients, and they want to see me. And so even if I back off the pace, I still want to maintain that contact, because that is how your business moves.
Another 20 years, Peter.
Yeah, all right.
All right?
I agree.
It was back in 2001.
I make good chicken soup. I make good red pea soup.
It's pretty easy based on experience.
But I can cook other stuff. I make good chicken.
Make it pretty easy.
I make good pork.
Makes it quite delightful.
And I can do stew peas. It's not everybody that can make stew peas. It's very